is up, guys? I'm Brian. This is Tia. Once again, this is Geek Squad. Now, we didn't film last week because in the Halloween party, she got drunk. I ate a lot of food. And we're back once again with hopefully not the longest video we make, but we're going to go through a lot of things very quickly. We just finished Doctor Who.
The Zygon Invasion and Zygon Inversion. It was actually really good. Once again, you got to see the Doctor crack and a little bit of his post-traumatic stress disorder show up, which I like because it shows that he's a bit more human than we give him credit for.
Yeah, and we saw the Zygons. Like, this is I think since like the original, obviously Doctor Who, like the closest the Zygons that came to taking over the planet or killing everybody.
Theoretically, over half of Great Britain are Zygons.
Yeah, like a lot of Zygons. And oh god, there was like little like hints, like little throwbacks to like the original Doctors. Like the first Doctor's picture was on the wall behind it was a save.
Naturally.
Osgood wore like the 6 Doctors.
Well, one version of her wore the 6 Doctors button up as well of his vest, and the other one always wears the 4th Doctor scarf.
But that was the one that was killed in the last series.
But you will never know.
Yeah, because the whole episode, which I thought was beautiful, she kept saying, "I am Osgood. I am both Zygon and human."
And the reason why they're blurring the line is because if you remember last season, the Zygons and not last season, it was the 50th, right? Yeah, the 50th is when the Zygons try to take over again. By breaking out of a painting, they called a truce of sort with all 3 of the Doctors. Well,
yeah, they had their minds read, so they
think that they're human. Well, now one of the Zygons accidentally, because he was a young one, popped out of his human form, which I think is the one that Clara,
that was transformed into Clara.
Yeah, the one. He popped out of human form and then was called like, hideous bitch, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm an alien, because the whole time they didn't realize they were aliens, and then they realized, holy shit, we're aliens.
And it just all spiraled out of control from there.
And I really enjoyed the emphasis the Doctor made on the victims of war.
He brought up his time like being the war doctor a little bit.
2.47 billion children from the original series. He killed that many children when he hit the button in the original series.
Yeah, in the original. That planet is still somewhere in a parallel universe.
And it shows that he misses
home,
his planet a lot. It showed a lot, and there's a lot of times you saw him like I don't know if you know any veterans, but if you talk to a veteran about war and what they've seen, it
changes.
Yeah. Overall, it was a great.
It was like this. I still like episodes were back to back great. The next episode,
Moffat. What the fuck with the 2-parters?
I think this was the last, like, for a little bit of the 2 parts, because this next episode looks like it might just be one. It does
a straight shot.
Yeah, like I hope so.
I don't know.
I'm getting burned out with the 2 parts.
It might be like Under the Lake again.
I hope not.
Saying.
They're using the same set. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like the same
I'm starting to get a little tired of the 2 parts, but they've all been good though.
Yeah.
Like they've kept you guessing. They kept you on your toes.
They're constantly hinting that Clara is going away.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of relieved.
She hates her.
And it's not the fact that I hate her, it's just when Moffat created this character, he made it, she's been there since the beginning. And I'm like, because I don't know if you remember when the Doctor was doing this time stream
The name of the Doctor.
It shows her telling the first Doctor, you should go for that one, it's better. And she just pops up constantly throughout his life, but then she would just go away just as quickly. It's just a constant pace. That kind of pissed me off, because in a weird way, it changes the entire mythos of the Doctor. The Doctor chose the TARDIS because he's batshit crazy. He chose an outdated time machine because he's crazy. He got banned from going to Gallifrey because he stole the time machine, because he's crazy, and then the Time War happened, and they had to use everyone with time machine. This is just like her dynamic throws everything off.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's just me.
it threw it off, but it
And
also breathed.
Maisie Williams.
You really want her to be a companion.
I love Arya.
Everyone does. She's fucking awesome.
No, like
Oh, you.
book, and the fact that my little book character. What's her name? Sorry.
Overall,
She gets her head shaved off.
Yeah.
Goes blind. Okay.
overall, 2 great episodes. Like this, and then the funny thing is, they already have part 1 at Best Buy FYE for like $20 right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you like? Wait, we're not even done.
Drop money on it while it's hot.
I was going to until I'm buying a car in a few days, so I kind of need the money.
He says this.
I've said this for
Next
5
time
years.
we do this.
I hope to God I have a car.
Next time we do this, I will let you know if it's a real vehicle or if it's another
Hot Wheel
car.
Okay, so I guess we'll go with the Flash since that was before. So the last 2 episodes of the Flash was the Fury of Firestorm and Darkness in the Light. Fury of Firestorm brought in oh god, I'm blanking on his name, but
Firestorm Part 2.
Right, basically because without
He needs his other half
to stay alive,
To stay alive.
to balance each other out.
right, because he is technically the radioactive man.
Right. Since they both split during the beginning of the first episode, it's slowly starting to affect them. Like I start rewatching episodes and it was like little hints and places like you notice that
He's a bit more, I don't know, temperamental.
yeah. But
But that's the
I'm
only
blanking on I have to look at the phone. I really didn't want to, but I had to look at the phone.
what?
About his name, because he's someone from the comic books. That they
You know I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know, that's
I
what
draw a line at that.
the plan was to write all this down, but it's like 12 o'clock and she has to go work in the morning. I also have work in the morning, but I have 12, she has 9 shift.
Anyways, so Darkness and Light, or Light and Darkness. It was Light and Darkness.
Light and Darkness was the one after the Fury of
So,
Firestorm.
Light and Darkness, you see my man.
Harrison Wells come back, which
Yes.
yeah, we need to talk about that too.
And
Jefferson Jackson. Wow, I couldn't remember Jefferson Jackson. That's the
like
blackest,
the blackest name.
in the history. Oh my god! In the episode, like they show up like playing hip hop music. Oh wow!
I don't know.
he's
I
like-
mean, like Jon Stewart. Jon spelled J-O-N.
Yeah, but
It's not J-O-N.
they fused and they brought in what's his name?
I'm an asshole.
Henry Hewitt, who is a villain.
5 times fast.
Henry Hewitt.
Good. It just became one word.
Yeah. He is I wouldn't say like a major villain, but he is one of the Flash's villains in the like the old comic books.
Yeah, he's part
So-
of his, I forgot what it's called.
Rogues.
Yeah, Rhodes Gallery.
Yeah.
The Rhodes Gallery.
So it was cool to see, but they I wouldn't say they nerfed him, but they gave him like a little hint of what he's gonna be.
Yeah, they're, I don't think they're gonna throw it all at you.
And then the funny thing is at the end of the episode Fury of Firestorm, they brought in the humanoid shark, which for the budget they had looked really freaking good. I mean, it looked goofy, but it looked really good for the budget they had.
I saw it and I was thinking like this asshole in Sharknado.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know, like that's just where my mind
But
goes.
at
Terrible.
the end of the episode, like this episode wasn't like a memorable episode. There was like a few little hints here
it
and
was
there.
more like a preview.
Yeah, because at the end of the episode, the shark is shot down by Harrison fucking Wells,
My boo.
who is a dick. He's
but I like
he's
it
Earth 2 Harrison Wells.
which means he's a scientist. He's not a doting fuck up.
Yeah. He also didn't want to kill Barry's mom, so there's that. And he's straight up like, look, he said Cisco's name like Disco. What? And then Barry's like stepfather walks in. As soon as you see him, pop, pop, pop. Like he immediately fired 3 rounds and Barry, which is something you don't really see him. Like he uses super speed, but it's like I don't know. I feel like they've nerfed. They have to nerf the Flash for the show because like he grabbed all the first 2 bullets and the third one like almost got the Wells and he just almost made it. And he got it, but I mean, in the comic books, he would just like immediately had that.
Bullet time.
True, and the effect, and it looked cool too. So I understand.
Yeah,
Fine.
don't judge.
But
But Harrison Wells showing up, be like, I don't like none of y'all. Y'all don't like
But
me.
Jake Garrett caught them hands though from Harrison Wells. Yes, that was.
I think
I think I earned like 2 points in Blackman right there.
I guess.
Actually,
You haven't had any fried chicken or anything today. Chick-fil-A doesn't count.
Oh no,
That's white people food.
This is true.
I don't really have anything to say on it because I feel like this season of The Flash is very soapy.
Soap operas. I don't like. I'm really like. I can't wait for Tuesday right now. It's Saturday. Like I know it's like I don't know if maybe it's in the geek in me, but like I'm really excited because Tuesday they're bringing in.
I can't wait for Tuesday either. You wanna know why?
You work.
Fallout.
That's right. Are you gonna be streaming?
I'm getting it in the mail, so I'm not getting it immediately.
Oh.
Which sucks, but it is what it is.
You have the information for the Twitch.
Yeah.
So if you want to stream this,
It's
just let me know. So I won't. I'm not using it this week, so I'm good.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm getting it in the mail this week.
Well, when you get it, like just post pictures on the page.
I will text you.
Yeah, text me, show pictures, strip on it. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Did you just say strip?
I think I did. I think I did.
You come in my house, eat my food, and fist bump my husband. Brian, he's driving you home. I don't have a rate whistle.
I don't think before I speak, okay? Like,
If there are any lonely, single, redheaded,
Ramona Flowers,
preferably slightly eccentric, you can be dark skinned or light skinned. You don't even have to be redheaded. That's just his preference. He is waiting till marriage. That's just why no one wants to date him. He's scared that his dead grandmother is going to drop kick him from the grave. Yes, I'm calling him out on the shit.
Thank you. It's all on the internet. Thank you.
It is on the internet.
Appreciate that. It's awesome.
I'm not saying how old he is because that's an invasion of privacy.
25.
Oh my god.
What?
You just admitted your 25-year-old version.
And?
Just air it all out.
Don't really fucking care.
I do at this point. Okay.
Well, we have gone way off topic. That's
okay, so Arrow.
Oh, right, Arrow. Beyond Redemption Haunted. Now, if you remember the episode before Beyond Redemption, Sarah and Thea Laurel and Thea took Sarah to where the Lazarus goddamn pit is.
They're dunking her ass in it, or trying
They
to.
dunked her, and guess who's back? Sarah, she's alive.
And she's gonna go crazy quicker. Because that's the Lazarus pit, it's what it does.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Thea.
Lying. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
This is my confessions.
This is what I thought.
Okay. That's like the only Usher song I know.
I have like 6 of them on my phone, but we ain't talking about that right now. Don't judge me. I feel your judgment. I reject your judgment. Anyways, Sarah's back. The team also finds out that Detective Lance is working with Damien Dark. Which they're like, well, since you're working with him, you're going to be our mole.
Which is really funny because it's not like he was an asshole before or anything. It's just put a giant target on his back.
Pretty much. But, I'm trying to remember, like, there was a lot of awesome ones. Oh! We got to see Constantine come back.
Yes.
And, Haunted, which brought back Sarah's soul. But
which really pisses me off that they canceled that show.
It did. I never got to watch it.
But
That's the sad part.
But I mean, he's bisexual and British, so I understand why they canceled it.
And like I finally got to see him, and I'm like, okay, this is the closest to an actual Constantine I think we've gotten ever on TV.
We don't talk about Keanu Reeves. It was a good movie.
Okay.
It was a good movie.
For what it was.
For what it was.
But I really, like, the fans, like, this show's, like, the fans have some say when it comes to, like, TV shows. Because they rallied for that show to be brought back for a second season. And it's like...
But they can't because it's Satanism.
Well, no, it got put in, like, the worst time. So, like, it was a Friday at 8 o'clock. Really? 8 p.m. on Friday? You people are going out, drinking, partying, watching the game, most cases, especially college football right now.
8 p.m. on a Friday.
Like, I'm not watching TV at 8 p.m. The only thing I'm watching at 8 p.m. is probably WWE SmackDown, which comes at 7 p.m.
Or he's at work.
That too. So it's like, it got the worst time slot you can think of.
It is what it is, so.
Yeah. But hopefully they bring him back for a couple more episodes. Oh! And Jay's out for, I guess, a couple of episodes of Flash.
Yeah.
Which is sad. That I know that hurts your soul. But look, you got Harrison Wells as a trade-off, though.
Yeah.
Your old man boo.
One looks less like my ex-boyfriend.
Okay then. Alright. That's your hair.
That you just... It's okay, I didn't feel it, actually. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me to watch Arrow and take it seriously. The Flash is turning more into a sitcom.
They are good though.
They are good. They are good for what they are.
Like, it's all been entertaining. It's all been good. Good, and it's just like I'm really happy.
So Supergirl.
I watched the pilot.
Right. So Supergirl, it would be a solid show to me if it wasn't, I don't want to say feministic because it's a terrible thing to say because I obviously identify as one, but it's very it's too, like, the first half of the episode, she's weak, she's getting her ass beat, and then all of a sudden she discovers a new power, she beats it at the end of it, and it's like, that's not realistic. That's not at all how it is on Arrow and the Flash. It is never like that on Arrow and the Flash.
At least there's a build up to it. There's like...
Exactly.
Like, you have to train.
And you don't introduce, my cousin Kal-El, who happens to be one of the most famous superheroes, like, top of the list. Everyone knows who Superman is. Like, Superman and Batman, unfortunately. Superman came first, so whatever.
Right.
But you don't introduce him and then not show him.
Oh, they show like this silhouette of him.
They show silhouette constantly. And you don't send Jimmy Olsen to, like, Jimmy Olsen never knew who Superman was. Why in the hell would he know who Superman is and conveniently tell him, watch over my cousin?
Really?
Excuse me? Why am I babysitting the super bitch?
Also, but here's the funny thing that I didn't realize until like 2 days later. I was gonna watch it again, but I got to like the first 30 seconds of it. Dean Cain is the father in this. That's the stepdad. The original TV, well, not the original, but like the 90s TV Superman is the father to What the? That killed me. Like,
now, if they were to introduce the Superman into Supergirl, and then I would watch it from there on out, like different cameos of Superman and her working together, bring back the dude from Smallville. I don't even remember his name anymore.
Tom Welling.
What?
Tom Welling.
Yes, bring him back. Because that's a Superman that we technically grew up with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Smallville was very much a sitcom.
Hey, Smallville was awesome. That was.
It was.
10 years.
But it was
10 years.
It was a very slow build up.
It was. It paid off for those last 2 episodes.
I guess.
It paid off. I cried.
Well, that's like with Gotham. They hinted that the last episode of Gotham is gonna be him dressing up as Batman and walking off to the night. And I'm like, that's a great build up. Thank you for ruining it for me. But I will watch Gotham just to get to that point. Like, you get to watch a little Bruce Wayne grow up. It's kind of like Carl.
Speaking of which, I have to say this. So, me and our coworkers at work yesterday, and if you haven't already checked on Facebook, the announcement was made at New Orleans Comic Con, January 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe. Chris Evans, Jeremy Renner.
That has nothing to do with Carl.
Who cares? Agent Carter and Crossbones. The cast of Civil War will be at New Orleans Comic Con, including Carl, because he will also be there. The Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, Amy Pond, and your girl who you hate, Clara Oswald, will be there.
The girl that I hate, and your girl who you hate.
Yes, like we're going. I'm going. I don't know about you.
I'm not. I can't afford it.
I'm going. We will make videos. I'm just saying that now. I'm just getting out of the way. That will happen. It's so happy.
I'm not going. I can't afford it. I actually pay for everything in my apartment.
I pay for my shit too. Half.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to pay before and I still was able to go. It took me lots of saving and sacrifices and lots of ramen. But I was able to go. I made the sacrifice.
Or my personal favorite. Tia, what are you having for dinner tonight? You've done it a lot.
When?
Actually, like when Sam and I moved in here and did the whole wrestling thing, WrestleMania, and you were like, so I'm hanging out with you tonight? I'm like, yeah, you can come over or whatever to the apartment. And then he was like, food?
The night before, I was
like,
in Mississippi.
He's like, food? And I'm like...
Because I remember that Friday...
No, it was like around that week.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I remember Friday, I was in New Orleans. I was in New Orleans Friday for,
and he got... Sorry for interrupting. My one favorite souvenir he ever got was the thing from Hustler. You got something from Hustler when you went. I think you didn't pay for it either.
No, I did. I got it for free.
He got it for free and he got it from Hustler.
And I didn't even know till I got home.
And I pointed it out and I was like, can I have it? And he's like, no.
I gave it to you. Oh, throw me on the bus. I gave it to you.
Just like this?
Yeah, jack that. My Destiny bracelet.
I can't go out and enjoy nerdy things like you do.
Yes, you can.
I have a much busier schedule than you do.
You just gotta plan.
I can't. I have a job that doesn't. I'm not a manager.
You do everything that management does almost.
I know.
You might as well be management.
I get
look at that.
1 weekend off a month.
That's that bullshit. You can schedule that weekend off.
No, I can't.
You get scheduled weekends off? That is that booty.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
I asked for Halloween off. I still ended up working it.
Damn.
It's total bullshit. But here's what it is. I get paid.
Alright.
But no, out of curiosity, this is for you guys. Black Friday is coming up.
Oh god, it is.
And Cyber Monday. I like shopping. He doesn't. He's face palming.
I have to work.
I have to work morning. Black Friday. I was wondering if you can leave a comment or something, whatever. Would you like me to post any deals that might be up?
Yeah,
maybe, especially with Cyber Monday, because I know a lot of us don't like to leave the comfort of our home.
I'm gonna have to, because I work down balls.
Well, I mean, like, there are some lucky bastards out there that might have it off. And Cyber Monday is literally just going on Amazon and getting everything 75% off.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Like, they don't even do Cyber, like, Black Friday. It's like Blue Thursday, because like they have deals on Thanksgiving. I bought my TV on Thanksgiving.
My significant other bought me my laptop last Black Friday, and he tried to be like
sneaky
about it, and I'm like, what the hell is the box?
What's in the box?
Where did the box come from? I don't understand. And he's like, don't look in this, because this is all your gifts I'm getting you. And I'm like, oh, way to give it away. Also, hiding places. Just keep that shit in the trunk of your car. Or at your parents' house. I'm just helping. Just saying.
Those significant others out there who watch this. Why are you pointing at me?
Not you. I'm pointing at my bedroom.
You need to do like that.
My bedroom.
Where you about to go to?
No. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go into a coma.
But
overall,
a lot of great episodes.
Yeah, for the most part.
Too much soap opera for you. I thought it was great.
The only reason why I think it's soapy, to be honest, is because there's less
there's less action, more like, why don't you do? Oh wait, we forgot to introduce Hawkgirl in the Flash.
That's true.
And Cisco got rejected. Badly.
Does that surprise you?
It's Cisco. He's like every one of us, but like way smarter.
Yeah, but Hawkgirl is like destined.
Yeah, for Hawkman, who we'll see in Arrow if you actually. I think either this episode.
I'm just saying, like Hawkgirl and Hawkman, their whole thing is that they die, they get reborn, they hook up, die, get reborn, get hooked up.
It's literally like a Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez.
Except cooler, because
Hawkgirl,
Hawkgirl, the current incarnation of her in DC Comics. At least from like the early 2000s, last time I read about her. Actually did not want anything to do with Hawkman. She was like, no, there had nothing to do with him.
The only Hawker I think of is Justice League Unlimited, when she was a like short-tempered as fuck, just went headfirst into every battle.
And carried that
big ass mace, then hooks up with Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Like,
she didn't give a fuck.
No, she really didn't. She gave 0 fucks. But I think that's the video. Also, shout out to the Better Gaming Bureau. Trying to think, like, people been shouting us out on their videos. Like, I mean, I've been like blowing this up on like trying to get everyone to watch us, and people got give us a few shout outs here and there. Better Gaming Bureau, Nerd Girl Nation, Awkward Parker, which we got something planned between our 2 channels in the future. Keep y'all posted on that.
I don't know anything about this. So.
This is something.
Well, I know about him.
It's just literally just something that came up today. Like, we talked about it.
Okay. So,
and
there's nothing to fill me in.
Well, we have some stuff planned. Like, we still gotta plan some stuff out because my dude all the way up in Connecticut and we all the way down here in Louisiana. So.
Yeah, it's Satan's armpit.
I think that's Texas.
Dude, it is 80 degrees
in November.
Lord help us.
But till then, Obi-Wan, Book Kenobi. I don't like the camera.
I'm gonna do the whole like, save us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.